In order to complete the square for this quadratic, we first need to isolate the terms that have variables. So we add 20 to both sides of the equation and end up with 3r squared minus 6r equals 24. Now ideally we'd like a 1 as the coefficient in front of our r squared, so we can factor out a 3 from the left side, leaving us with r squared minus 2r, and that's all going to equal 24. We can then divide both sides of the equation by 3, and we'll have r squared minus 2r equals 8, and we can proceed with our pattern. We're going to take the constant in front of the r, divide it by 2, which will give us negative 1, and then we're going to square that result. So negative 1 squared is going to give us positive 1. And so we want to add a positive 1 to both sides of the equation so that we have a perfect square on the left side, and so that we don't change the value of the equation, we also add 1 to the right. Now we can clean this up a bit, and we'll have r minus 1 squared on the left, and 9 on the right. We can take the square root of both sides, making sure that we add plus or minus to the square root on the right. That will cancel the squared and leave us with r minus 1 on the left, and plus or minus the square root of 9 on the right. From here we can add 1 to both sides of the equation, and that's going to give us r equals 1 plus or minus 3, which is equal to negative 2 and 4. And those are our final answers.